So this is video number 2 on your fabric. So just like you were doing with the ellipses, okay, where you start with your, I'm sorry, not with your ellipses, your cylinders. Start with your ellipse, okay? Now this time, instead of making your cylinder completely straight up and down, make it maybe a little bit, you know, it's skinnier at the top, wider at the bottom. Okay, do another one over here. This one could be angled just a little bit. And again, you make it like, you know, it doesn't have to be the same width the whole way down. All right, get your bottom in. And then maybe one more over here. Hopefully you guys can see this. I need to make it darker. Notice when I draw, I don't draw that line. I don't draw this like line, right? I kind of do it a little sketchy first before I make it really dark, till I'm sure I know where it is. Okay, let me get this guy going. I'm gonna make him like wider, but he's gonna get skinnier. Okay, so now you see what I've got here. I've got 3 kind of cylinder looking things, but they're not perfectly the same size the whole way down, right? They're a little skinnier. Now all you have to do is just kind of connect them. So I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna bring this guy down. It's just like a little curved line, but you want your lines to really blend together. Okay, I didn't leave enough space on this one, so let me bring this out a little bit. And I'm doing this really big on a piece of paper. You guys can definitely do it smaller. I'm just doing it big so it shows up better on camera. Okay. And then maybe, you know, maybe this kind of comes around this way. Everything's very curvy. It's fabric, right? I'm gonna bring this around. It's very loose and curvy. Okay. Now, once you've kind of connected everything, the main thing you want to do is these, you know, kind of dark lines that we first made the cylinders. Lighten them up. If you drew those really darkly, erase them just a little bit so you can't really see them, because fabric doesn't really have, you know, hard lines. So we're going to do some shading to kind of blend that together, okay? And I might even, I think that's good. So what you want to think about, so this is fabric that's going up and down, all right? Where are the shadows? So I'm going to say my light's coming from, you know, over here. So this is going to be a shadow area. So this is where you guys can get back into your shading, right? But the trick is it's got to be very softly translated. And I'm doing this on a cardboard surface, and it's probably a bad idea. Hindsight's 20/20. A little bit more, and I'm probably gonna open this up a little bit. Maybe paper curled, I think, is maybe the more way that this goes. Maybe not fabric, but if you loosen it up a little bit, it'll start to look like fabric. Okay, that might be a little bit darker because it is on the inside. I think I got one of those pencils again that just won't go dark. Just switch my pencil out. Much better. Doing this kind of quick and messy too. Okay, so you kind of like keep going on those folds and those underlings. So let's kind of made everybody kind of open on the top. I just switched it around. Open this up here, just like we did on the first ones. Again, I am not being very tidy because I'm trying to do this fast so I don't make, you know, a 30-minute long video that takes 2 days to upload. Let's try and do this quick. So hopefully yours is going to be way neater and tidier than mine. I might add a little bit more. Remember, you want that range of value, right? And I'm holding my pencil on the side. Remember how I taught you? You kind of wear down that edge of the lead. And then your shadows have to blend out. That's the trick. Right? It has to be soft. There's no hard edges. Okay? Wow, that looks like a hot mess. Hopefully you guys can get the gist of this. Just kind of a little light shadow there. Again, you're trying not to show a line there, but basically a shadow. Could do like a time lapse if I wanted to. This is going to be a dark shadow because it's off to the side. Let me get that line going first. Just like you guys did when we first started value, right? Dark, dark, dark to light. So you want to ease up on that value. And that looks kind of weird, so I'm going to bring that down a little bit. Okay, hopefully you guys are starting to see this. Remember, again, we don't want like a line, just a little bit of a, because my light's coming from over here, so this should be getting not much of a shadow, just a little bit. All right, and you can kind of keep going on. Like that's how I got to this. I basically just kept adding cylinders. And the cylinders can start to change shapes, right? Where it's kind of going up to, like this. It's not so much circular. And that's going to really make it look more like a fabric. And if you're getting really crazy, you can start adding a pattern in here, but I don't think much of you guys can handle that. So work with what you got. So first step is get your cylinders straight, right? I did these guys. Get your cylinders going, okay? Then start putting your cylinders together, okay? So you see your cylinder here, right? And then you're just kind of connecting those lines. Just loose little curvy guys. And you just keep taking it, so you can make them longer, you can make them fatter. And then once you connect them, then you start doing the shading in between, okay? Anyway, it's kind of fun.